first album comes out, 5150 Ratchet. Why that name, by the way?
Well, to be honest, Ratchet is something that my hometown created. If you ever hear the word Ratchet, that was created in Shreveport, Louisiana by a guy named Mandigo. He from my neighborhood. I wanted to name my album 5150. The label, they know how much the word Ratchet was associated with my hometown. So I said the name of the album is 5150. When I got the album cover, it said 5150 Ratchet on the bottom of it. So they didn't even ask me. I got bet.
Okay.
I guess that's what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So it comes out, debuts at number 24 on the Billboard 200, sells 60,000 its first week. Which was a solid first album.
Okay.
Once the album comes out and everything else like that, what starts to change?
Before the album came out, things started to change. And the change was the delay of the album. The album was delayed so long that it caused streams and sales to go down. They was milking A-Bay so hard trying to get every penny they can get out of A-Bay that they was forgetting about the entire album. I was doing interviews and DJs like DJ Greg Street was like, ask him what's up with the album. Just saying stuff like crazy stuff that I wasn't even ready to speak on and say. Just, some of it was hurting my feelings, but they was telling me what I needed to hear. They was like, yo, they messing over you on your album. I don't know when the album's supposed to drop. I don't know. Like, I'm just doing what I'm doing right now. I'm a kid. But, they delayed the album, and that's what started to change and make people start asking questions. So by the time the album came out, and you said the numbers was good, but I was expecting to do way more than that. So I don't think I was as intrigued with the numbers as everybody else was. My energy started shifting to the point of wanting to make sure that the real me was being put out, that you wasn't forcing me to give you 1 million A-Bay records. But I had no ear. I was forced to continue to keep giving out the same type of records. When I had thousands of other type of records, they shuffled them to the side and tried to put out the catchiest songs they could put out, the A-Bays, the hand claps, the Halle Berrys, And this is what started to mess with me mentally, because I came from battle rapping and actually spitting, ripping people in half. You can't put nobody in front of me without them getting broken to 1,000 pieces with a 16. So it's like, I'm like, man, I ain't even doing what I really wanted to do. So my energy changing at this point. So I'm ready to speak up. I'm ready to speak out. So I did an interview one day. I had to do an interview in New York right before 106 in Park. When I did the interview, I spoke on everything that I just spoke on to you. I said, man, I don't know what's wrong. The record label delaying my album. I'm frustrated. This, that. All of a sudden, I get a call after the interview from the CEO, Bryan Leach, telling me, if you got a problem, I'll make it to where you ain't even on 106 in Park no more. So I said what I said, and we got off the phone. That was when everything went downhill with me and Bryan Leach.